What is happening, guys? Damso here, back with another video. We just uploaded yesterday. Well, yesterday was what, Sunday. We're back in here, back with another video. I find the feedback to be pretty decent, so I'm like, let me try and upload more than not. I actually pushed this one forward just because we have the combine videos posted on YouTube through OPSM, so I was able to cut that up, get the clips I wanted. We're gonna do a separate video for the highlights. We're gonna do a separate video for the analysis of every touch I took against each individual team. And let me not lie, I was pretty stiff, a lot to improve on, but that's why we're doing this, to improve and grow at the end of the day. As you can see, we're just doing a little warm-up because, like I said, warm-ups are very important towards sessions and towards players. If you do not warm up, you will probably tear something and become injury prone from not just little things like the muscles and stuff like that. As you can hear, I might turn the volume down for the video, I might turn it down, but yeah, it's very windy outside as well as cold. You'll see a little clip of what the grass looks like. Well, it's not even grass at this point, it's like we're playing on ice. Like, you know them hockey rinks. That's what we're playing on. Like, you even see some of the drills, like even the cutting isn't as sharp just because the grass, you just can't cut on it. But no, like, yeah, man, this was just a session. This was just like a little finishing session, crossing session. Got a bit of fitness on and off the ball, like in the next drill. But yeah, man, this kind of stuff, this is what needs to be done to reach that next level. Stuff like this, like the other video was about how to increase your game tenfold, which is basically a wall and a ball. A ball is all you need, and a wall if you can. If not, all you need is a ball, a couple cones, shoes. I was using bricks in my boots. You could use your boots, shoes, bowls, socks, pants. You can literally use whatever. There's really no excuse. And that's the thing that separates the best. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I'm just saying, like, I've got to a point where I don't make any excuses, because it was just like I couldn't stand myself just knowing like I'd be at home playing FIFA like a bum all day, and it just pissed me off. But now over here we just have a bit of a one-touch drill that well, obviously me and Anthony didn't do it like he didn't introduce me to it, but obviously he did it and said, like, just stuff like this is what like will get your touch better, stuff like this. So I was like, let me incorporate it every session I have. So just on what we done for the combine, which is just like one touch, moving to two touch. I can see here, I cut it out, but they stayed on my guy Otis. I was like, obviously I just tell him what I learned. Obviously Anthony was like, when you're doing it, like especially on your weaker foot, you tend to you need to start like mimic what you do on your stronger foot. So for me, whenever I look at what I do, I'm always like, oh, what did I do on my stronger foot that I can do on my weak foot? That's how like my passing is going a bit better, but the techniques on my passes for both feet are different. Because I'm like, obviously my right leg is probably, I don't know, it's weird. Because for me, I feel like my right leg obviously has more balance and stability, just because I've always just used it as a standing leg, as people would say. But when it comes to my left, like when you switch it, it's weird. So like I want to say my right leg has more balance and stability, but my left leg is obviously stronger because, bro, it's just, I have a beast of a leg in it. What can I say? Or leg, should I say? But nah, man, we're just doing just a couple of this, and what I would say for the person that's holding the ball, just stay on the balls of your, like not balls of your feet, but like, yeah, the balls of your feet. So you're kind of on your toes. And just do one touch here, just side foot. I'm gonna speed it up too, so you don't like you can see what I'm doing. You ain't gotta worry about all that. Same thing on this side. Oh, Rigi. I'm gonna speed this up as well. But yeah, no, like just little stuff like this where you just get touches, you get good quality touches in. This is what you need. This is what everyone needs. Just going, moving to the laces. Bing bang bosh. That's my new phrase, my catchphrase, bing bang bosh. Bing bang bosh. I love saying it. Flows off the tongue. Laces again. As you can see, we're all sponsored by D today. Wearing my boots. Gave him my other pair of boots. This guy's a player. It's a bit of a thigh side. I said you can do thigh laces or thigh side volley. It's completely up to you. Actually, I'm going to add in half volleys next. Half volleys on the laces, half volleys with the side foot. So just a little attention to details, because for me, I used to do this drill. I used to be like really like all over the place with my body. Now you can see it's more controlled. Repetition. It's a bunch of repetitions. But yeah, like I said in the other video, what I say in the videos might become slightly repetitive. But like I said, in case people are just watching this video for the first time, in my we had a combine in Louisville, and honestly, I didn't. This is just a chest volley. I incorporate checking my shoulder into it, kind of like if I have like another second. Yeah, right there. But yeah, like I was saying, went to this Louisville combine hosted by OPSM. Obviously, cost a bit of money to go, but the opportunity for me, I was like, the reason why I went, I was like, I get footage, I get feedback, I get to just play. Playing. All those three were the main components of me going there. Obviously, I got what I want. I didn't get what I wanted from it, but I feel like I got what I needed. Because I was talking to Regan, I was like, obviously people can say you're athletic. Obviously, like I can use that to my strength. But like, bro, when people tell you like you're good at dribbling, like my friend Brim Watson, like he even tells you like my strength is dribbling. So when I don't dribble at someone, I'm like, bro, you'll see when I go through the every touch I had. I was like, bro. Actually, I just give a bit of information. So when you're dribbling, try to keep your head up. So in the game, you ain't got to worry about the ball. Because even like when I bring up Lionel Messi stuff, like don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm Lionel Messi. At least I like to think, but I'm nowhere near his level. But literally, he was like, how when he dribbles, he reacts so quickly because he looks at players' legs, and the commentator or what can I say? The person asking questions was like, hey, like, what do you mean? Like, so you don't look at the ball? And it was like, no, because I know where it is. And that's like little stuff like this. So like you can't keep your head to where like, it's one of my like old coaches, is basically like how you can basically find a middle ground towards looking at the ball and looking at options. So put your hand in like a fist, and then put your hand in between your chin and like, let's say the bottom of your neck. And then literally that's where you should be when you're dribbling. So you obviously can look at the things close to you and the things a bit farther away, like within like 10 yards, then the ball's still within like your eyesight. Obviously in certain scenarios you don't have to look at the ball, but that's kind of like, it's really hard to keep a conscious effort. But literally even for me, like some of the stuff I was doing, like some of my highlights are gonna be like me, like not even going backwards, me trying to make something happen. But even in the last game, I kind of lost my identity because I tried to I wasn't playing the way I should be playing. And I'm definitely going to change that. So when I get the ball, I will attack space. I will attack, and defend here and there. But I focus way too much on defending for me to, like as a winger, my job isn't to defend, it's really to get balls in the box, attack my man, create opportunities, be a goal threat, bring players in, not defend. Obviously, check my fullback here and there, but bro, if you're a defender, obviously when you get to a high level, you get paid to defend. That's your job. My job is completely different to a defender's job. So my job is to get in positions like these where I get to shoot, where I get to be a goal threat, I can create, and that's what I need to focus on. But yeah, here we move into our finishing drill. It's basically one I picked up from just watching on YouTube, like Become Elite, Matt Sheldon's videos. Not a bad first strike. I think it kind of goes downhill after these. After the next three, it goes a bit downhill. But we'll figure it out. It's okay. Oh, never mind. I think it's this one. This one is where it starts. Not this one. Never mind. I'm wrong. Just, you'll just wait for it, innit? That's the post. Use that same ball again. Get around the cone. hit the crossbar. Do you know what they say? Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. And boom, look at that beauty. Look at that for a hit. Now I got my highlight shots, now we're just going for the technique. See, like this, I was telling Origi, I was like, bro, when I shoot these, I'm not even putting like power. I'm kind of just like letting my leg do the work, working on that technique. So when the power comes in, bro, it will be game. It's gonna be game over. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You can't see my planted foot is towards that far corner, but I think it's all about the body angle. It's all about the body angle you take up. You see how like come in a bit, boom. Obviously that wasn't a bad one, but you'll see like even Origi's technique, he comes in and then he opens up. So when your body naturally wants to curve the ball. That's just a little near post shot. That's just a little tip on the shooting part. I'll take out both poles, why not? Target practice. Bing bang bosh for the end. And this is literally his first shot. His first shot. Okay. Not even the last one, his first one. Yeah, now he's wilding out now. Yeah, you see like his body, like even that's a good starting point, or like a good point where you can improve on. Cause he's getting a bit of curve, he's getting like the technique. And over time he'll get it down as simple as. That just goes to show like literally practice makes perfect. Or not even that. See, oh, okay. Now if I get into that, practice doesn't make perfect, practice makes permanent. So I was saying about the whole like hand in the fist under your chin, like really under your chin, so your chin should be resting on your hand. Literally that's something that I learned, that's something I do all the time, whereas practice is permanent. So yeah, okay, I could say it's perfect, but that's not the case. Like when you do so many shots, like even the finesse, like even last year I couldn't finesse a ball. That's how I normally play. I had to play on the right, on the left. And when I played on the right, I was limited. Put me on the right now, it's probably reps. But before it was limited, so I can only cross the ball. And I was so like kind of one-dimensional. But when when I started doing these practices, I was like, bro, like I'm getting the technique down, and now my shots are becoming more permanent, should I say. I see a little Michael. I can definitely Michael Jackson. I'm crazy, bro. Hey, just so you can see, look at this. That's what's coming off the grass. Icy. Look at that. Ice. Putting the work regardless, like 17. You don't have excuses around here. No excuses, bro. No excuses, fam. I'm going to the other side. But you see, even my right foot, I couldn't shoot my right foot before. I still can't, but it's a lot better than before, I'll tell you that. I think we missed a couple. I think we missed like maybe 5. But it's even on target. Like, I'm not saying on target is going to get you goals. I'm saying on target is where it's at. So boom, hit the post. Ball comes back out. I shout for the 1-2. Just coming. Boom, bing, bang, bosh. And there you go. And see, I'm trying to get that curve on it. So I'm trying to kind of hop up with my leg. And squeeze. Trying to get that technique. Really little. I was telling him, I was like, bro, they always say like Africans can't shoot. Bro, this guy can shoot. It's just about knowing where and when to use the technique, when to use the proper technique.
That's that technique. Look at that technique. Let it go.
I had to tell him, I was like, bro, use a side foot, boy. Look at that.
Hey, stop it. You're going fast. You're going far post. No laces. Only sides. Oh, thank you. No laces, only sides. Great. That's a bit far for you. That's cool. I'll take that. They can't react to that shit, man. Yeah. There's no laces.
I told him, I was like, out of the 3 shots he did miss, apart from this last one, I think maybe the two he missed was really because he used his laces. Apart from that, literally the other 2 he missed was laces. Like I was like, bro. And then this drill I've seen on Instagram, it's what Anderlecht do for their strikers or their forwards. So literally, it's like you have the ball 3 times, you have to vary it between 1 and 3 touches, right? So they get 3. Basically, overall, okay, let's say, so he throws it to me once, right? He can say 1, 2, or 3 touches. And then he throws it to me a second time. He can also say between 1 to 3 touches. And he says a third time, he says 1 to 3 touches, whichever one. And then he'll pass to either side. So to my left or right. So let's just, oof, what hit. But, so yeah, so he's like, so let's say it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then pass either side. Like obviously it's still a new drill, we're working on it, but just literally that's how you get reps and that's how you get your touches, you get a touch better, and then you also get the repetitions on goal. So it's not just a straight shooting drill or a straight dribbling drill. You're getting a bit of both. And that's how I feel you get better, faster, when you incorporate like different aspects of the game into like a session. It's like here's like working, like I can work on my heading just from this. Don't know what you're doing, Lee. You crap guy. Hello. Hello again. Yeah, as you can see, I'm more comfortable as well. Drop of the shoulder, boom. Unlucky. I like it, mate. I like it. See that? Let's see, we're a bit tired here. Still new drill, getting comfortable, getting our legs under us. Good. Good. Yeah, over here I was like, let me just use my feet. I feel like it's more realistic. When I get touches, he gets touches. So you're not just standing. Great touch.
Great touch, great finish.
Great finish.
I'll tell you that for free. One, two. The body angle. I use my left. No, bro, that's good.
Love it.
I'll show you the way I do it.
Yeah, I never actually showed him the way I did it. Kind of lied to him, to be fair. Guys, different if I was like doing the drill to work on my outside foot, but I'm like, I know my outside foot is good, so I'm just, or not. Bro, it's good, innit? Let me not lie, it's cracked. My outside left is cracked. Don't get it twisted. That's just me working on it because I was so like, I didn't want to use my right foot so much. I was like, let me just use the outside left.
That's an easy one.
But now I use like outside left or my right foot, depending on the situation. Because you get in situations where you don't even have time to use your like side right, outside left. You literally have to make do with what you have. Cracking the post. Do a second. Oh shit! Damn. We do a second set, just because it was actually a fun drill, to be honest. I just have to keep my head over that one. I don't want to blast over. Need to keep it work. I think I have a couple crappy strikes. I think this one is crappy as well, if I'm not mistaken. See, I'm just side of myself. I was like, bro, I need to finish those. Even here, I can hear myself saying I need to go for a dink. Like literally, I need to like diversify and expand like my range of finishing, or finishes, should I say? Like that's good. I mean, it didn't go in, but I need to work on those. Because in the game, you don't just want to have like one or two go-to finishes. You need more in your locker to match the situation. So if a keeper's coming at you, you can take it around him or you can dink him. You need to have both in that. Yeah, you need to have both in your locker. Take it around him, go far post, finesse it far post, or you can dink him. I'd rather have 3 different finishes than just the one. Because if that one doesn't work out, I mean, fair enough, it might not go in, but another day I'd rather it be a situation where I have different finishes that I can use, but just have the one. That's what the best finishers have as well. Like that kind of finish. Keeper's probably coming out with, that's what like, I think like that's about 16 yards. Keeper's probably coming out there. Or he's off his line, and that right under the crossbar, bro, you're not, no keeper saving. I'll tell you that for free. I would tell you that for free. Great hit, lad. Even here you'll see another little finish as well. Like that. I'm just thinking about different. Like for me, when I finish, I always think, where's the keeper? So that one, I'm thinking in my head. Obviously, doesn't look like a good finish, but I'm thinking the way I've shaped up, maybe take on my right, keeper might be diving, and I'm like, okay, maybe just dink it over him. That's what you gotta think. When you train, you gotta think there's a defender there. Like when you take on a cone, believe it's a defender. Because if you think about if you ever think about it, like how am I gonna beat? Like if you're taking on a cone, right, and you think, oh, I have to beat this cone. In a game when there's a man, you can't beat the man. So you gotta think of the cone as a human being that's gonna shuffle left and right and try and kill you. I see a little cheeky finish. But literally, like even finishing, you gotta think of it as where's the goalkeeper gonna be? How's he gonna come out? But even this, say the keeper stays in his goal, then I'll know what to do. That's where composure comes into it. So for me, it's more than just a finishing drill. It's more like me getting used to scenarios without actually having the resources. I can't get keeper out, so I'm like, okay, what can I do instead? You gotta believe the keeper's there. So I'm just working on my way up pass as well. Because in the game, each team, ooh, tired. No, I'm playing. Oh, what a hit. Name in the lights. Yeah, it's a good draw. So this will get your heart rate up for sure. I mean, it should be already up, but this gets you going. Gets your finishing tight. Great touch. Great finish. Lovely stuff. Good.
Yes, sir.
And the question here will always be right here. So I think it's like in Fahrenheit, it's about maybe 20, 25. In Celsius, that's about -5. Freezing cold, windy as hell. Can't feel our hands. Can feel our feet by this point because it's like we're just warm and we haven't stopped really. Like amongst all that crap, like do you still enjoy it? And if the answer is yes, as you can see, like obviously we're not going to stop doing it. Like I said yesterday, I think I said in my video, I said, bro, we out here for like 2 hours. I was out there for a bit longer just because I set up the drill and we had to collect balls and stuff. Like, bro, we out there for 2 hours. It's cold, you know. That's a great ball. Need a 6'5" striker though. But like I'm telling you, man, like, bro, if you enjoy these kind of practices, like for me, that's why like you can even see my my videos. They just wear so ball in a wall, and you see me kicking the ball again. Literally, those videos are like an hour long, an hour 30 long, and I speed it up like this video to make it shorter for you guys. But it's like I never like once said, oh, I don't want to be here, or I don't want to do this. Like the question is, do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy playing? Do you enjoy this? telling you, man, like, this is it right here, man. I was saying that was a great ball, but I need to pick out man. Like, if there's like 5 people with defenders, okay, fair enough. But if there's just one guy, I'm trying to pick out the man, not bagging into space like a waste man. Yeah. Yeah, over there I was just like, we don't need that ball, it's okay. Is it? I'll go. Great hustle play, lad. That's a great ball. Good finish. I gave him the crossing, so I didn't even mention it. The reason I was working on my right foot, I done I think 10 or 12 right foot crosses, and 5 on my left, which obviously the camera cuts out. But I was working on my crossing because in the game for the combine, I had 2 right foot crosses that I tried to pick out man, but the crosses were weak. So I need to work on my crossing. That's a great ball, a great finish. But I need to literally work on my crosses with my weaker foot. I can beat my man down the line every time, but can I pick out man after beating my man, you know? Can I pick out my man after beating, like, obviously my defender? That's the question. I think it's finishing this dude. All my balls are one touch. Just speed up the play. That's what I think I still finish this one. Great finish. Into the corner. Posting in. It's a bit fancy. Top corner. I bury that top corner. No shin pads, I lived on the edge. Don't flag me for copyright. Get some heading in there. Look like an old man. There's something about hitting a ball, bro. Something about shooting. It just gives me joy. When you hit the ball right, bro, there's something about it. Everything just feels good. Alright, with that being said, we'll end the video here. Like I said, man, if you enjoy football, man, keep it going. Whatever it is, man, go train, go practice, go work on yourself, be better. And all it is, be hungry. Be hungry. That's it.